All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are indeed live. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut that down. Yeah.
Oh, I was
So,
wondering
yeah.
why
Huh?
wasn't that? I was wondering why wasn't that clicking over, and I guess I didn't hit join.
Wah.
Monday, please forgive me. It's Monday.
Hey, it happens every time, but it's okay because this is what we do. So y'all bear with us while we try to get our. Yep. See, y'all bear with us while we try to get our
I don't understand
technicals
why
together, y'all. You know.
it keeps kicking me off the air.
Uh, there's nothing going on tonight, is it?
Well,
I
I'm
didn't.
hooked up
Yeah, I
directly.
didn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm hooked up directly to Ethernet, so I don't.
Yeah, you good on this end.
All right. Well, if I drop out, just don't mind me. I'm just gonna pan back up.
Yeah. Um. So yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Random Talking Indie Music Show. Episode I think 185. Yeah, 185. Yeah, this is 185 of the Random Talking Indie Music Show. I'm your host, 759. Always on the screen, ready to do my thing. Joined by my co host, everyone's favorite minx, the Bronx Bully, the beast from the east with a gap in her teeth, but it's perfectly okay. AKA Merciless Minx, AKA Scam Catching Minx, AKA we got another one. We're going to get to that shortly in the show. It's my homegirl, Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Cuda. Call it what you want to call it. Just don't call her a copycat. Do they dig, Minx? Or do they dig?
I hope they dig.
And if not, got two words for you.
Shovels.
Bitch. So yeah, this is another broadcast week. Before I do get started with the promos and all that, I just want to dedicate this show to my brother, my bro, Chris Waltney, aka DJ G Wiz, aka Buddha. I just found out today, and well, like all of us, for those who follow me on Facebook and are friends with him, he passed away over the weekend unexpectedly. I'm going to think, young guy. I'm going to assume he was like 33 years old. Too damn young, and I was not ready. So I want to get that out the way before I start crying again. So,
Oh, I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah, it kind of hit me kind of hard. But when I say at the end of the show, please call and check up on your loved ones because you just never know. That's one of those times, and I'm not just saying it because of COVID, and I'm not just saying it, because it's some cool catchy shit to say at the end of the show. No, because you just never know. Um, and it is just one of those unfortunate things. I was getting ready to eat pancakes, one of my favorite foods. I was sitting here about to smash into some pancakes, good and hungry, all nice and buttery. Next thing you know, I open up Twitter and I see it. DJ. I guess he's a comrade. I don't know the right word for it, but anyway, saw a fellow DJ tweeted that he had passed, and I was not. My pancakes got cold. Now, if y'all know me, I do not allow my pancakes to get cold for nobody. But
Yeah.
that kind of hit me, so I just sat, reflected for a while, and was going on Facebook trying to find out a little bit of what was going on. But nobody, put the cause, and I wasn't about to be that person. Like, oh my gosh, how did he die? Because that's tacky, and I don't want to be that person. So condolences to his father. He had lost his mother back in early 2000s. So Miss Sheila was a very nice, always positive lady. She was one of our band moms back in marching band. She she took me and Chris out to Wendy's one night after a competition, and she was just a very nice, down to earth lady. So I know she was, looking down on him, very proud, but now, together again. So yeah, so when I say, call and check up on your folks, this is one of those times that I mean. So I just want to go ahead and get that out the way. So gone for not forgotten, DJ G Wiz, aka Buddha, my little brother. But yeah, that's just what it is. So yeah, how's your day?
Beyond stressful.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, ma'am. It was very stressful, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you did you just ma'am me?
Yeah, I did.
Don't ma'am me, damn it.
Yeah, I'm just fixing our I don't know why this thing is like this. Remove. Oh, here we go again with these fucking firecrackers and shit.
Oh, they started up back up that way. I haven't heard anything since after 4th of July.
You hear it?
You sure that's what that is?
I don't know. This has been happening for, I would say, a couple of days now. I'm hoping that it's not like the brigade coming to tell us to, it's time for your vaccinations.
Oh my god.
Who is ever ready for that shit?
Come get your shots.
I ain't ready for that. But
over my dead body.
It's just been very difficult. Just the last couple of days, I mean, I've been going off left and right on everybody.
Oh my god. And if you have not seen her latest rant, ladies and gentlemen, it is on her Facebook, and she went all the way in.
Yeah, I'm so sick and tired of people.
But it had to be done. But it had to be done because some people get up. What up, Offspring, over on Periscope?
Offspring was waiting for us today. He was like, "Yo, the fuck in."
Oh, stick around, Offspring. We got something else to talk about, and you a part of that. Yeah, yeah.
What I do?
Mm-hmm. I mean, but yeah, I mean, it had to be done because, when you are trying to, once again, and we talk about this every show, when you're trying to do, the good thing and try to educate, indie artists and just people in general, because people in general might want to know what be going on in the music world. And when you try to talk about these scams, they don't want to hear it. They just don't want to believe that, DMX is scamming. They don't want to believe Ja Rule is scamming. They don't want to believe Bow Wow is scamming. And then, they start to throw names at you. And I'm only saying it because it's not me that they're talking about, because I can't dedicate, a lot of time and energy. And my temper is very short. So I have no time for all of that. But my homegirl mixed in a very nice, nasty way. Yeah, nice nasty, because it was like, yeah, in a little nice nasty way. Pretty much told old boy to go F himself, and anybody who just felt that they had the need to come to her page and spout off some negativity about shit that they really didn't know. And kudos to her, because Had that been me, it was like, all right, drop your address. This is too much. You're raising my blood pressure and it shouldn't have to be. Um,
I
but
don't even
yeah.
know. I don't, and the thing that makes me laugh is again, you have these surge. You might hear my dog start barking because she's scared of everything, including her own fucking shadow.
Poor
Um,
thing. Poor thing.
I would say that the thing that bothers me is, you got people on Facebook or just social media in general, they don't fuck with you,
Hmm.
but they make an appearance to disagree with you all the time.
That's the shit I don't like. It's like when you post something and then somebody comes up under you like, oh my gosh, who cares? You apparently, because you took the time to come up under this and make that dumbass comment.
Right.
So,
People don't know their place. It's like people don't know their place. Like if I was telling my dad today because he was asking me why I didn't speak to him all weekend. I didn't really speak to anybody all weekend. It was one of those situations where you just like, look, I got to recalibrate, because you start getting emotionally involved in social media things, and then you have to sit back and laugh at yourself like this is not real. This is the Matrix, right? So why am I
right,
getting mad about shit going on in the Matrix, right? Um, but it's just unfortunate, I'm cool with a lot of people, and a lot of people like they get my crazy. You know what I'm saying? They get my weirdest shit. They
right.
laugh at, they laugh with me. They don't laugh at me. Um, but I'm a fucking clown. This is why I don't understand why people they take me so, seriously. They only meet the bitch side because they haven't taken the time to get to know the soft side of me. And, you know,
There's a soft side.
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised I have a soft side. But
Hmm.
I get emotional. Like a lot of people, most people that are like they say the funniest, they like to make people laugh. They just like to be in that level of making other people feel good. Yeah, you gotta check on them mofos. You gotta check on them.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
You
Because
gotta check on
we're,
us.
we're liable to snap any given moment because we spend so much time trying to make others happy and feel good and ha ha and kiki. And then, you know, it's like as soon as that switch is flipped, is you ready to just, you know what?
Yeah, that's what I always say. I'm like, a part of me feels, I've been very vocal about this for years that I've been bullied my whole life, bullied.
Same, same.
And I never used to understand why. I'm like, I'm such a nice person. I'm such a sweet person. I don't like putting people down. It actually makes me lose sleep if I think I hurt somebody. Like as a kid, I would wake up, I'd go to my grandmother like at 1 o'clock in the morning while she's chilling watching Matlock. And I would say to her, something is bothering me. And she's like, what's wrong? I was like, this girl, she took my pencil at school and she didn't return it. And I called her a butthead.
I'm not losing sleep over that. I'm sorry.
I would. And my grandma's like, well, why are you thinking about that before bed? I said, because I feel like I gotta come to her tomorrow and apologize to her. She said, but she took your pencil and didn't give it back to you. Like that would make her a butthead, right? I said, yeah, it would, but I don't feel right saying it. So my grandmother used to always say, yeah, you gonna need my guidance because she had this thing called Operation Backbone. Um, he definitely trained me like that was a war zone in itself.
Hmm.
But I've always been a person like the minx that y'all see is like a persona. Like I hate to use the whole Sasha Fierce argument, um, but this is my cover. Minx is my cover. Minx protects me. Minx is like an entity that I created so that when people decide they want to get funky with Alexis, did I just say my real name? Yes, I did. That's my real name is Alexis.
Oh
When
my
people
gosh.
get
Her
people,
name is Alexis.
well, they couldn't name me a Mazda. Um,
Or a Buick.
Gino was gonna love that one. I gotta
Your
tell him,
name was almost Chrysler, for God's sakes.
babe. I got a car joke for you.
Oh my
I
god.
said, I said, I said to him, I said to them, 759. I said, my mom named me Alexis And she's like, yeah. I said, well, they couldn't name me a Mazda.
Oh my god.
Yes, War Hunter says you got to protect your aura and your peace. Yes, that's what I've been doing, just detoxing. But this is just how I've always been. I've always been, very sweet to people. And
Offspring.
the bitch in me is not me. It's Alexis pay me one of Minx's. You're right.
I like that.
I got you, Offspring. I got you. But it's true, I'm just a sweet person. It's like the representative that you see is the people that they don't like. They're like, I don't like that bitch Minx. I'm like, well, Minx is tired of y'all fucking with Alexis, so that's why she's here.
Yeah, y'all gotta figure that shit out.
I gotta figure out which spirit is inside of me at that time.
See, I don't have an alter ego. I don't. It's all one person to me. I don't have that. See, and because naturally, my God given sign, I like to keep things balanced. I really do. But when the scale gets kind of tipped to one side more than the other, yeah, it's not good at all.
Then it's a wrap.
Yeah, for everybody. Like, I don't like to be pushed to that side. I call it my blackout mode. And yeah, everybody has one, and everybody, oh my gosh, I'll cuss anybody out, which is a lie. But I've actually done that maybe twice.
Hold on. War Hunter says if you come with a good spirit, then you don't have to be cautious.
And naturally, like, I come across as one of those people that, 5 minutes and you think you've known me for a long time. And that's what it feels like. And we've only been friends for like 3 years.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's when I was having my meltdown. You guys don't know me. You guys don't know anything about me. And the one person that tuned in to that entire rant was one of my high school besties.
Really?
And she is literally like Smiley and I, we were in art class together. And this is the type of relationship we had that people used to think we were crazy. I'd walk in, we had first period art class, and I'd walk in, and it was always in the basements. We had to walk down these big ass staircase, and she was always punctual, always on time, just always like striving to be the best. And I loved that about her. And she knew that I was in love with John B, and then we loved NSYNC together. So then when Justin Timberlake dropped Justified, we used to have this thing with Take It From Here. That's our favorite song by Justin Timberlake. So I used to walk in with my phone, and I used to say, I said, oh my God. I used to walk in, it's 4 minutes, 53 seconds, and 22 milliseconds. She says, I'm ready. I said, oh my God, those strings. And it's just, we just had this.
So you had a 2-person fan club is basically what it was.
Basically, like me and her, we just loved music, and music is what brought us together. Like, we only like talked about music, and it was never weird. We talked about other things, but when she came to school one day, she says, I got a surprise for you. I said, what? She had an autograph from Michael Jackson.
Ooh. She better still have it.
She does. She does. She's actually one of those people that I lived with regret for so long that I hit her up. I said, look, senior year, you loaned me Spice Girls 1 and 2. And I still lose sleep over the fact that I didn't return it back to you. She says, girl, they got Spotify now. I said, no, I must buy it for you so you may have the physical copy. So she's like,
yeah, see, I wish I had friends like that. They'll borrow your shit. And yeah, I'm jealous too, Offspring. I let somebody borrow Jay-Z, Life and Times Volume 2. Never got that shit back. You think they were my friends? Pissed. That was my first CD that I bought off of Columbia House. Had that shit for some years. I treasured that damn CD. Never got it back. Had to buy another copy. I'm pissed.
Yeah, I literally, that shit has bothered me for years. But she's like literally the gatekeeper, like for our high school years, because she saved everything. So people hit her up like, you still got the yearbook, or you still got that DVD that they played at the graduation breakfast? And she's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, can we? No.
We cannot.
I was like, can we like somehow adapt this to being a digital thing? And she's just like, I trust you, but I don't trust them.
Facts. Factoid.
Like, who still has this shit? I mean, really, who still has anything from high school? I definitely don't. You do?
I do. I have my tassel from my graduation. I have two actually. I have the little souvenir shit they give you, and my white tassel because the ladies wore white and the guys wore blue. Those were our school colors.
Mhm.
I also have my Letterman's jacket for Letterman's. My could have had a jacket, but I couldn't afford the jacket, so I just got the letter for my 1 year marching band. Go me! And I have my drumsticks from Drumline. I have a drum head from one of my quads on my wall. I have a memory book in the basement somewhere with all of my friends. I didn't get a yearbook, so I got one of those little memory books, and all my friends, my close friends, they would sign and put little bullshit on it. Yeah, I still have some stuff.
Oh my God, you're wearing your all-seeing eye. So am I.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. See, cornball shit, but this
This
was
is
makes this is what makes our friendship. And I also have my drumline shirt. Mind you, it's been 20 years, so I know it's gonna look like shit if I ever go find it, and I probably can never fit it again. But yeah, I still have that as well.
I mean, I have it. It's just that, I don't know where it is. I've moved so many times since high school, at least like
I
8.
made sure I packed everything from that.
Mm.
Yeah, I made sure I packed all of that because it was like you just never know. And like like today, you know, I could easily go in the basement, find my band shirt, and probably like hang it somewhere because it's got all of our names, our drums, and and that fun thing. So
See, those are priceless. Like, I don't
yeah,
have no pictures. Like, she has all this stuff. Like, they even created a group page for it, but I'm like, yeah.
we had a group page for the class of 2002, but why when we're all over Facebook and we pretty much all follow each other anyway?
Well, I did find out over the weekend that we did have a death in our graduating class, and I literally sat back and I was like, okay, this is like Final Destination now.
Right.
Trying to figure out where my chair was because it's like left and right, and it's not all
It's
to.
crazy.
It's never always to what we think it is, COVID or just being old or whatever the case may be. It's
And
just
the jacked up part is now that's usually the first question, and it
not
shouldn't
the
have to
first
be.
question. But, unfortunately, people are struggling. Mental health is declining, especially with the new lockdown and the new regulations. You got all these people. You saw CNN today with all these people traveling with no mask.
The
Um,
dumb we're gonna get to that. The dumb assness of it all. My cousin's like, yo, why you so mad at people? Because people are stupid. That's why. I mean, you understand what's going on, and people out here actively suffering and dying from something that could be prevented if you just stay your ass home or wear a mask if you have to go the hell out. Like
right.
I don't
Somebody had
understand
said
it.
somebody has said to me, they said, Minx, you of all the conspiracy theorists that's out here, you with the mask shit? I said, it's different when you lose someone you care about.
Yeah,
Then that conspiracy theorist becomes personal, right? I'm not
right.
saying that there's no conspiracy going on. That's not what I'm saying. But what bothers me is people saying that this shit is a hoax. Like, it's not real. It doesn't exist. I'm like, they people are dying every day. Okay. Now, whether or not they're like, oh, well, that people must have pre-existing conditions.
Conditions.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, pre-existing conditions, I believe in that because, again, my grandmother has been almost like this next month on the 12th will be 13 years on the dot. And
Hmm.
I really believe, like, I actually presented this theory to my family and they just were like, really? You think that's how she passed? I was like, look, my grandmother was doing well. Okay. She was doing good. She was doing her thing. I always feel that she was taken away from us too soon because she was in her 70s. And one night I literally was getting ready for work and it was a big commotion. And I'm like, what's going on? And my grandfather said, your grandmother fell. I said, she fell. I'm like, she'll be all right, No, she broke something. I said, she broke something. So she's
Ouch.
sitting on the corner, like pissed. She's just like me, like, man, I don't want nobody like, obsessing and going crazy over me. And she broke her elbow. So she had to have surgery. She kept saying, I don't want surgery. Just put a band-aid on it type shit. This is just how she was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then within months, she was diagnosed with lung cancer, stage 4, out of nowhere. Out of
Yeah.
fucking nowhere.
They diagnosed my grandmother at the age of 79,
Did she
having
break
smoked since she
anything?
was a teenager.
Did she fall? Did she break anything?
No, no, I don't think she's ever had like a fall or anything like that. Not that I know of.
Well, for some reason, just reading the occurrences of how underlying issues become a main issue,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like people fall or bump themselves really hard or something like that that triggers something in their body. So it happened to my grandmother. She passed after breaking something. And then you have her mother that was getting out of a Cadillac and missed her footing and fell
Mm,
into the ground on the regular floor, the ground
mm.
outside. Went to the hospital. I think within 3 months, they diagnosed her with stomach cancer. So I was like, what the fuck? Like,
What?
so now
Wow.
whenever I trip over something, I'm like, hey, 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 I ain't falling. But I do think that something happens, something wakes something up that's dormant in our bodies, whether it's an illness, whether it's a fall, whether it's COVID. The problem that I have with people oh shit, the problem that I have with people talking about this COVID shit is that it's like insensitive when you're telling people who are losing people that something is a hoax. How is it a hoax when you are telling your nieces, your nephews that I'm sorry, but I'm going to help preserve and keep your mother's memory alive? How is that a hoax?
I think it's just very selfish when clearly you see the numbers. Clearly you see what's been going on around you. Because it hasn't happened to you directly doesn't mean you still can't, what they call flatten the curve. You know what I mean?
Right.
And for all of y'all out there, well, me and my family, we're going to have Thanksgiving dinner because life is too short and we're not going to miss this and we're going to do this and we're going to, honey, baby, boo boo. All you have to do is pick up your phone, FaceTime, group chat, Facebook, go live on Facebook. They got this little new feature on Facebook where you can have your own chat room. All you have to do is just tag all your folks that are on Facebook that are around the people that you can't go see or something to that effect and have yourself a good old FaceTime party. I really think that if my grandmother was still here today, I wouldn't have gone to her house. And it's not saying that I don't love her, and it's not saying that I don't want to be with her, but the fact that she is 79, 80 years old, COVID is rampant. I work in healthcare. I'm near the stuff, I could be near it. I could be infected. I could be asymptomatic. I don't know. But sidebar, I've been taking COVID tests every week. They've been negative, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Hello, Verlicious.
Berlicious. So no, I will not be visiting. No, nobody's coming over here. I love y'all, but no, I don't want to take that chance because I have a compromised system. My mother has a compromised system, and if something or one of y'all come around me with that crazy mess, and then my mother falls sick, yeah, I'm knocking some heads.
Well, I kid you not, over the weekend, I was hanging out on TikTok. I never use it. It's on my phone, and I'm like, you're taking up fucking 2 gigs of my memory. I'm using this shit. Um,
I probably delete it because I don't know what to do with it.
yeah, out of nowhere, I got a message, but I was like, I have too many videos on my phone, so I might have to get an external. Um, Verlicious, her name is 759. You could just call it 7. Lucky 7. So I found a TikTok that was funny. It was a dude that was driving by in New York, and he sees a person walking by. It was a Jewish person walking by, and he's on his phone, and they were going to, I guess, wherever they were all congregating, and then the dude honks the horn, He goes, "Put your fucking mask on," and then the dude's like, "Oh," and, he grabs the mask out of his thing. So I thought it was so hilarious. I reposted it over to Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that.
What a mind fuck! I was like, "Yo, again."
But the fact that someone was driving down the street and had to tell someone else, "Yo, put your mask on."
What's up, Bmar?
Hey, he was just going to walk out. He was going, what they call it. Someone had tweeted recently, "I miss the days where I could raw dog some air." I'm like, wait, what?
Fuck.
Exactly.
How the fuck do you do that? No, but this is what I kid you not. I had to disable the comments on that reels.
Oh
I
yeah.
had so many. First of all, I'm like, you had mofos DMing me telling me I was insensitive and I shouldn't have honked the horn. I'm like, do I look like a nigga? I know some of y'all think I am one, but I'm like, do I look like? Do I sound like?
Oh wait, you were driving?
That wasn't me. I just took the shit and reposted it. I thought it was
Oh, they made it seem like you were the one driving, honking at people.
Yeah, I was like, did you not hear? I said, did you not hear the voice of this dude? This dude sounds like he's from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. He doesn't sound like he's from the Bronx.
Yikes.
So then you had another.
Wait. What's the difference?
It's just an accent. Like, it's like the way that, it's accentuated. Brooklyn people talk different from Bronx. Bronx people talk totally different from Harlem people. You could just tell.
Well, me being me and where I'm from, I probably wouldn't.
You would. Like, you have certain boroughs that do more dead asses than the other.
I'm more dead ass than you.
Yeah, that's like Castle Hill. That's like Castle Hill, Bronx. You hear dead ass like, almost like if it was like a Beauty and the Beast. And dead ass.
Oh shit! Instead of having a rap battle, you have a dead ass battle with some Timbs and a New York Fitted.
You go into the market trying to go get you like a butter roll with some coffee. He's like, oh, it's simply amazing. Dead ass. I'm mad that I'm actually wearing a Disney shirt.
Now you see, this is the bullshit that we were talking about.
CIPV 759 is from VA. She's from Virginia.
Yep.
Yes.
Nowhere special, but I'm in here.
Relicious says Minx is looking like Aaliyah and the Queen of the Dam is doing something to me. Yo, why does everybody say that? Everyone says that. I could do it. Oh, is that what you are going to do?
What the?
That's my favorite. Yo, Aaliyah really killed that part, yo. They need to do a Netflix video about how Akasha became a
Offspring, you're killing me.
I love Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Dead ass. That ass is dead.
That is the vastest. Yeah, we kind of sort of dove into the show. We got to get these ads and shit out the way.
Oh yeah, we did. We didn't. Oh.
We didn't. I started the show off sad and shit.
But you know what? This is what we're here for. We're here to cheer each other up and get through this life together.
Yeah. Somehow, some way.
They said, keep your head up. Don't let that crown slip from Relicious. She said that.
Oh, thank you. I try.
Wish I can get the comments on the screen, but it's all good.
You know what? We're going to get to that in just a second. But before we do.
Yeah. Talk about some ass and titties.
But before we do. Because that's the very next topic after I get these ads out the way. Join the hustle culture on tonight, yo. The movement is growing. If you want to be part of the hustle culture, all you have to do, send in your picture along with your name, your IG handle, your location, your profession, and a small quote of what you think hustle culture means to you. Send all that over to hustleculturemag@gmail.com. And also follow them on Instagram and Facebook. And December 1st, the Merciless Cast will be called Minx Mafia. But don't worry, you can still get those premium jewels for a low price, fully researched and scam free. Now, Minx probably going to be doing some maneuvering around with the Patreon, but it's still gonna be the same old, same old. You know, her and shout out to Rap Ponzi. Shout out to everybody that's been really doing their due diligence, exposing these scams. So to get the in-depthness of it all, this is where you need to go. Minx Mafia on Patreon starting December 1st. Get your jewels. I'm gonna miss saying that merciless cast for that ass, but you know, it is what it is. You got to rebrand sometimes. And also head on over to minxradio.com for current and past episodes of the Minx Show podcast. And also be sure to hit that merch tab. Get you some Minx Mafia merch because it's getting cold. Ladies, you need something to hang on to that wig. So go ahead and get you a stocking hat, get you a hoodie, get you some socks, get you a coffee cup to sip some good old hot cocoa with. And it's also affordable. We can ship it on over to you. We got some legacy stuff, legacy RTIM stuff. That's still on the site. So y'all please, take advantage of that. Also, artists, if you have any music or videos that you want played on the Punchline or on Minx Show Podcast or here on RTIM, make sure you send your MP3s and your links and all that to rtimshow@gmail.com. And if you do need promo, to all my business folk, hit us up in the inbox on the RTIM page on Facebook. Be sure to like and share, please. And we do thank you. And also follow us on these good old people social medias. Talk to us. We talk bike. I'm at the top. Minx is at the bottom. Minx on Instagram goes by Minx Radio. So she's got like 80,000 pages, but Minx Radio is the one where she does her the most of her conversing. Yeah, and y'all gonna get this early for no reason.
The Hair Nigga Damn Award.
The Hair Nigga Damn.
7, you gotta send me over War Hunter's beat that he sent over for critique.
Okay, hold on. Did you get my last email?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, guys, things are going to be changing a little bit. I'm going to be utilizing my Twitch account a little bit more since I hit a niche. A lot of people like watching me game and freak out because no one knows how to play Grand Theft Auto like some civilized motherfuckers.
Of course not.
Of course not. Last week was beautiful. I finally, I'm beating missions and I'm like, you know what? I'm not here. I look at other Twitch streamers and it's like they playing and then, they're talking to the fans and they're fucking up the game. I'm like, nah, y'all can watch me play live. I'll engage if I see your comments, but my goal for my Twitch is to use that as the radio station moving forward. So live stream, DJing, just a bunch of that and critiquing. And I do critiques now with True Words. I don't know if you saw that show.
Okay.
So it's me, True Words, K Legend, and D Street. So it's the 4 of us that is critiquing music 7 nights a week. So y'all have 7 days of opportunities to get your songs critiqued and heard. And of course, donations get you rotations and donations get you heard faster than those that are waiting. So definitely reach out to me if you're interested in that. This ecosystem is going to be dope. And officially my Discord is going to be dropping by the end of this week.
Okay.
Hold on. Emar says, I remember there was a time women playing video games wasn't girly. Y'all remember that? Am I missing something? I don't know. I watched my grandmother play video games and my mom play video games.
I watched my mom play video games. My grandmother, by the time I was coming up, she was already mid-60s.
Like, I thought it was normal for women to game. Like, I used to walk into a room like, hey, so Resident Evil Nemesis. What about that shit, eh?
Hey. What about that, eh?
What about that, eh? They'd be like, Nemesis? I'm way past Nemesis. I'm on whatever. I'm like my dad literally sent me the other day reaction videos to people trying to play Resident Evil. He's like, Minx, you got to do this. I said, oh, Dad, you're going to buy the game, right? Because I ain't got it. And then I found out Amazon Prime if you have Amazon Prime and you sync it to your Xbox or your PlayStation, you actually get perks. And now I get $1 million every time I go. I think each month I go live on Twitch. So I thought that was pretty dope.
Wait a minute. What is that now? Perks?
Yeah, you get perks, monthly perks. If you're paying Amazon Prime and you sync it to your Rockstar Games account, you get like perks every month. I didn't know that.
Well, you just told me something.
Jules. Berlicia says last game I mastered was Sonic. Lord, I miss Sonic.
I
And
still
yes,
haven't finished that shit.
yes, I have challenged. I've officially challenged Grizzy Hendrix to a Tekken match.
Yo, I watched that video and I said, Grizzly, how do you never suffer from laryngitis? Like, how do
He's
you
always yelling.
always yelling? Like,
I said, look, I'm going to play, but if you're going to use niggas like Yoshimitsu and shit, don't come this way. That's cheating. I don't give a fuck.
because he'll call you trash in the first 5 seconds while y'all sitting there playing. Like, I like Tekken too, but I'm not that competitive person.
Oh,
I just want to play, have fun, get a couple of keys, some shits, and just move on with life. But you got people like Grizzy who are extremely competitive. I can't play with him. I couldn't play with him, even if I wanted to. I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna get like that soundbite from this woman named Moon on TikTok. She's very popular. And I'm gonna just have it. I'm gonna have one button I'm gonna push. Your mother don't love you. Your mother don't love your family. You go missing, they don't look for you.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
I love that chick.
I just listen, like I said, y'all follow Minx on Instagram because she uploads her gameplay narrations. I think the shit is super funny. Like I live for the narrations. More or less, sometimes I tune out the narration and I'm just watching her play, and I catch stuff that she didn't know that she did. Like last week, she put up a clip and she went to, she cut this hard left turn and like smacked the pedestrian. I'm like, yo, did you not see this?
So hard she disappeared.
I said, did you just smack the shit out of it? Yes, I sure did. Boop.
I sure did. No, it's
idea.
It's funny.
It's some funny shit.
It's funny because I think it's just how like the one that was going pretty good yesterday, the one I reposted about the getting into the armored truck and then magically fucking 3 stars popped up, and I was like, all I did was get into the vehicle.
Pan the camera.
Panned around, and I am now at 3 stars with the United States military on my ass.
All I did. Like, that's the funny shit. All I did was pan the camera. So dramatic, but the shit be funny. I'm like, yo, I cannot be cackling in these people's workplace. They go look at me like, this bitch just nuts. So, Offspring, I hope you're still here. Because you, sir. No, so shout out to Bluff, New York. He had tweeted, who want to join a kitty titty group chat and be forced to network with people? Hit me up. Now, the part where it says and be forced to network with people, hit me up. I was like, be forced to network with a name like Kitty Titty Group?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and Minx, you retweeted and said, quote, I missed the titties. Here comes Offspring 0759. I think she's at it again.
Like, wait a minute. There's titties in this group?
I missed the titties.
There's titties in the server?
or my favorite one. And I have my aux cord plugged in so y'all can hear this. Hold on, where is it?
I already know where this is going. Are you mad at me? I do want to point out one thing, though.
Damn, look at the titties.
Gorgeous. But pause.
The way Well, I've never heard so many S's in the word gorgeous in my life.
And I was really looking at them too. I was like, wow.
Hey, like Bacardi said, only thing fake is the boobs.
The curvaceousness of those breasts.
They look kind of like not real. I mean, they're not real, but they don't look. I've never seen boobs that are like you see the curve up here.
I just want to feel them. I want to see if they feel very hard. I want to see if they're soft or hard. Boobs.
She's got great New York boobs. Yo, I watched that show the other day. I was in there I was in there streaming Dave Chappelle. As soon as that episode came on, I busted out laughing before I even got to that part.
I say all the time, if nobody remembers me for anything, just remember I like New York boobs.
She likes boobs, period.
I like worldwide boobs.
Speaking of boobs, your favorite pair of boobs has won R&B Artist of the Year. Question: is she R&B or is she more pop? I mean, what type of box are they trying to fit her in? What's the deal with that? And I'm talking about Doja Cat, ladies and gentlemen. For those that don't know, Minx likes her boobs.
I love Doja,
but she likes her boobs.
Mine is all the self-hate shit, but I love her. She's nice.
Yeah, she won Best New Artist of the Year. But how long has Doja been out? Commercially,
I would say like maybe 2 years. Because she blew up after Moo. That I saw her make on Periscope for 4 hours.
Hold on. Wow, I just took that whole list. Okay. For those who did or did not watch the AMAs and wanted to know who won or care to know, Taylor Swift won Artist of the Year. I wonder how she managed to do that.
She just takes forever L's. I don't know what is wrong with her.
But she got Artist of the Year. Doja Cat also got New Artist of the Year. Let's see. Collaboration of the Year, Dan and Shay with Justin Bieber won 10,000 Hours. Favorite social artist, BTS. No shit, because them stands are something else. Favorite music video, Taylor Swift, Cardigan. Favorite male artist, pop, was Justin Bieber. Favorite female artist, pop, was Taylor Swift. Favorite duo or group was BTS. Favorite album, pop, was Harry Styles, Fine Line. Favorite song, pop, was Dua Lipa, Don't Start Now. Favorite male artist, country, Kane Brown. Favorite female artist, country, they didn't say. Let's see, what else? Favorite male artist, Juice WRLD. Favorite female artist, rap and hip hop, was Nicki. But Nicki, she hasn't been working like Cardi and Meg, but okay. Let's see.
That was a hair, nigga. That was a hair, bitch. Damn.
Yeah, that was the Hair Bitch Damn Award. Favorite album, rap, hip hop, was Roddy Ricch. Please excuse me for being antisocial. Favorite rap song, rap, hip hop, was Cardi and Meg with WAP. Favorite male artist, R&B, was The Weeknd. He beat out Chris. Okay. Favorite and John Legend, which why not, right? Favorite female artist, soul R&B, was Doja Cat. Now she beat out Jhené Aiko and Summer Walker.
That's tough.
Yeah, and Jhené Aiko is very like soul R&B. Let's see. Favorite album, The Weeknd, After Hours. He beat Summer Walker and Doja. Favorite song, soul, was The Weeknd, Heartless. Favorite male artist, Latin, was Bad Bunny. He couldn't make it to the AMAs because he had COVID. Favorite female artist, Becky G. That's Latin category. Let's pass that. Favorite artist, alt rock, was 21 Pilots. Damn, they still performing? Okay. Favorite artist, adult contemporary, Jonas Brothers. They're adult contemporary?
Since when?
Right.
The fuck?
All right. Favorite EDM dance music was Lady Gaga. And that's that on that. They said that Somebody they said that the baby got robbed with best new artist. Offspring and I do agree. Janae Aiko, yeah. She had a very good album, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. It was a whole heap of bunch of tweets. Yes, whole heap of bunch of tweets about the baby getting robbed.
Hold on real quick.
Go ahead.
Yo, I hate when people come into a live stream talking about what the fuck is this? You know, it obviously it's a live stream. Hello, welcome. You could have said, "Hey guys, I'm new here. What are we talking about?" When y'all walk in to someone's home, do y'all say, "What the fuck is this?" I'm pretty sure you don't. So, you know, come in, introduce yourself, say hello, say what up, tell us about yourself in the comments. We'll give you a shout out. Don't come into my fucking house talking about what the fuck is this? Anyway.
Yeah, what she said.
That's just so rude. If you know, Soldier Boy, for instance, he goes live on Twitch. Imagine me walking in, he's playing Among Us. What the fuck is this? They'd be like, bitch, get the fuck up out of here with your
bruh, if you sit and pay attention long enough, you would learn.
This is the Random Talk and Indie Music Show. And no, I didn't put a title for it because I didn't have time. So welcome. It says live Minx Couture. Jeez Louise, come on. Y'all need to have respect.
RESPECK. Respect. Yeah, they were saying that was it Lil Baby or the Baby? I think it was Lil Baby that he got cheated off Best New Artist because Doja Cat beat him. And then here comes all the questions about the R&B box that they try to put.
Well, let me ask you what your definition of R&B is, because from a production perspective and an engineer perspective, what is a R&B artist?
Well, I don't look at the term R&B like totally literal rhythm and blues and all that. To me, it's like a how can I say this without sounding kind of meh? It's a melodic, slow dance. It's a certain BPM they classify it as R&B. First of all, it's a certain BPM that they this between this BPM and this BPM is considered R&B because of the content of the song, the pace of the song, and the instruments. Because if you're using synthesizers and all this extra shit, then I guess they will classify that more. It's a certain sound that I'm thinking of that y'all won't get in a production sense. But it's a certain sound that you can tell when it's R&B versus when it's pop. Like to me, Moo was I wasn't sure what Moo was. Like Go to Town. Go to Town for me was considered R&B.
Woo, I said woo. Moo. Woo. Listen, and I when I said this on Twitter last night, people were hitting me up asking me if I was being serious. I was like, yeah, I'm dead serious. I have been following Doja Cat since she first started doing music. I wasn't one of these people that joined the bandwagon after Moo came out. I was there that night when she made Moo. Moo was her angry song. Moo was that song that you make when you're sitting back looking like what's his face, you know, at the Breakfast Club. And you're saying, this ain't right. I put out all of these high quality songs with dope ass fucking content. The music is on point, the beats is on point, the mix is on point, but ain't nothing hidden. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make a song about unicorns. And that shit will blow up. I kid you not. And that was what she decided to do that night. She says, I bet out of all this work that I put in for these past couple of years, if I was to make a song about fucking cows, that shit would blow up. And guess what happened?
It blew the fuck up.
So I really feel like when people they trash her because of that track Moo. I'm like, y'all wasn't there through the inception of when Doja Cat became Doja Cat. I saw her first show. She was crying behind stage. She was sick. She was scared because it was so many people. It was like a Coachella type of event. And the fact that we have all been grinding with her, like we were the day ones. So I'm not going to say like when people were like, oh, well, she's pop. I mean, but what is pop? Pop is what is popular. Pop is not, Britney Spears and NSYNC and doing pop
And
is
that, but and that's how they were categorized because
right.
of the pace of the beat, the construction of the music, and the content. It was all bubblegum puppy love shit at very early on.
But what
Like
would you classify?
hit me baby one more time would not be an R&B song. That would be a pop song.
Nah, what would you classify Michael Jackson as?
Well, the box they tried to put him in was the king of what was it? The king of pop. But to me, his music, it's kind of hard to put a genre to it, to his music anyway.
He was multifaceted,
Very much so. It was and Prince as well. Like you had a hard time categorizing
Well, Prince, I would
those
say
two.
Prince was more R&B.
Some of his stuff was like more. He had a lot of guitar, a lot of electric guitar. I would kind of lean into like a little more rock.
B-Mar saying 90s Mike was R&B. No, rock your world was kind of, I don't know, I considered that a pop song. You rock my world, you know you did.
That was my shit. Now Butterflies, that's R&B to me.
Oh yeah, because
I love that song.
Look who wrote the song Butterflies.
Don't tell me Babyface.
Floetry.
That sounds like them now that you. Wow.
They sang it first. They made the song Butterflies first, and then they sent it to Mike and said, Mike, we would love to hear you on this, and he hopped on it. But yeah, Amberus, all of them, they wrote Butterflies. This song was a completed song. What he did was basically a cover of that. Butterflies is a cover.
Oh, Marsha Ambrosius, you bitch.
Hold on, I see John B. Everyone knows the ones are Brian McKnight, John B, Boyz II Men, and those are
those are your R&B groups, yeah.
A lot of people don't. Michael didn't write all his songs.
He wrote a few, but
he wrote a few, yeah.
For other people, I meant, but
for other artists, but yeah, the Floetry wrote that shit for him, and that's what. And when I first heard of that, I was like, wow,
because now I want to hear their version.
Their version didn't hit like Mike's. Because Michael, he got to do the vocal percussion.
That in between each verse, I was like, put a little spice on it. Just out of nowhere.
Fucking Doug Funny shit. You know what I mean? The Doug Funny pack.
Yeah, a lot of people that's tweeting over this Doja Cat Lil Baby thing. Apparently, y'all are young, so we're gonna let y'all live. Someone said Meg definitely artist of the year, but Lil Baby is the best new artist. Please tell me who is Doja Cat. Google is your friend. Someone tweeted he wasn't robbed. Y'all just hate women. Actually, this is the second award show that Lil Baby has been, I don't want to say the word snubbed, but he was, he was snubbed.
He was certainly snubbed.
These
award shows, like you're talking about, we're in an era of social media. Why can't we fucking, like, how based like American Idol, everybody send your text to 44355 if you like Britney, and you're like, oh my God, I love Britney. Why not do some shit like that? Get a real-time vote.
You know why? Because the shit would crash. You know how many people on stream sites now? Spotify alone, that shit would crash. Speaking of Spotify, someone tweeted, I went through the top hits on Spotify. Doja Cat was nowhere to be found. Lil Baby is still on there multiple times. He will always be the GOAT. Y'all gotta stop throwing that word in there too.
Yeah, I just hate music today because of the politics mainly. Because your fave didn't, like, Doja Cat, I feel, deserves that award because if we're going to be technical, if we're going to be technical, Doja Cat makes her own beats. That makes her more of an R&B musician than anybody that's out here.
Well, y'all heard that.
I'm just being honest. If we're going to talk about awards, yeah, you may have the best voice. You may have the best voice, you may have the best cadence, you may have the best look, you may have, but Doja Cat is a musician. She plays her own instruments, she makes her own beats. She does all. I'm not saying it's taking it away from the other R&B acts, but if we're talking about giving awards, wouldn't you want to give the award to the person that was technically the most talented?
But and I do agree. However, and like you said, that's the politics of it. They don't care about the technical shit like we care. Like, to me, if you spent the time in the studio creating these beats yourself, whether you can play an instrument or whether you key it in, whether you click a mouse, if you're taking the time to create your shit from scratch, you have all of my respect, because that's some hard ass work to do, especially when you're by yourself.
Who would Prince call a real artist in that whole category? Who would Prince say you
I-
deserve this award? It would be Doja Cat.
Or given the people that were listed in that category, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I'm not saying, and this is the thing about R&B artists too. It's very hard to find an R&B artist that actually creates their own beats. You know,
Yeah.
they're with a team, and the team is great. Don't get me wrong, even if you co-produce, but I would say the one artist I did not know that wrote and produced her own music from start to finish was Mariah Carey. I was like, she writes and produces her own shit.
Now, when you say produce, are you meaning like
She was in the lab making the music, the entire instrumental for all her songs. And I'm looking at
I want to see I want to see the process for All I Want for Christmas Is You. I want to see that process.
she wrote and produced that track.
I know she wrote it, but I want to see
She
I
had-
want to see it.
With All I Want for Christmas, she had a co-producer with that.
hmm
But she did the majority of the work. So I'm like, women are being like, this is why we don't really get a lot of recognition for the beats that we do, the instrumentals that we create, the musical scores that we create, because it's always going to be overshadowed by a group of producers. But I'm like, wait a minute. Mariah didn't have a group of producers. It was just her and her business partner that made that beat. So, I mean, if we're going to be technical, I would say if we're looking at Beyonce and we're looking at Mariah, who's more talented? I'm going with Mariah. Beyonce don't write her own shit. She needs 12 writers for one song. Her Lemonade album had 78 writers. You know how many writers Prince had for Purple Rain? One. One writer, one producer, because he did all that shit. Now, if we're going to talk about being a musician, we got to have that conversation. What is a real musician? I can read and write music. So let's talk about the next producer that's a blue check motherfucker that has all these Grammys. How is he more talented to me than me? He's never written a symphony orchestra. He's never made a musical score.
I was going to say something about that. Zaytoven is very popular down here.
You saw my tweet.
Yeah, I did. Zaytoven is very popular down here. He's produced for Waka Flocka. He's produced for Gucci. He's produced for countless other Southern acts. I have watched him put together 5 beats live. Like, I've watched him. See, his methods vary. His methods are different from what you and I would do, or anybody really. And because I'm not going to knock his talent, because he's a very talented producer.
How?
It's just, I mean, when you listen to the overall, when the early beats, like the early Gucci, the shit was simple as fuck. Like every producer had a 3-note melody. Like, the shit was so simple, but that's what they asked for. Like, yo, I don't want no big complex shit. I just want some simple,
Yo, give me something I can ride to.
Yeah, give me some Fisher Price bells,
Give me something simple that I can fuck up.
Right. But yeah, like, he is a good producer. I'm really surprised you didn't know who he was. Like, he's up there with your Mustard, your 808 Mafia. He's part of that whole. He's one of the I don't want to call him an OG because I think he's around my age. Well, yeah, he's an OG as far as producers are concerned, and he's very well revered with the younger generation because all the Gucci mixtapes, the Boosie mixtapes, all that 03, 04, 05 shit. Yeah, that was us down there. I mean, I'm really surprised you didn't know who Zaytoven was.
I don't know who he is, and I don't know why he blocked me on Instagram.
Oh, he blocked you? Oh, God, dog. Minx, what did you say?
That's why I was going off because somebody tagged me on Instagram and said, "Hey, Minx, check this out. I just entered a contest or some shit." I go and I click on the link and it says I'm blocked. I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" He said, "Oh, that's Zaytoven." I said, "Who? Zaytoven? Beethoven? You talking about Beethoven Symphony Orchestra Beethoven?" Because I don't know the fucking Zaytoven at all, and why they would block me. What did I do to you?
Yeah, he's one of the pioneers of the trap sound.
Oh,
yeah. I should have just said that first.
All right, moving along.
Moving along. Where's my first topic at? Hold on a second.
I just put my Christmas tree up, so I'm hoping that
why
knocks over the fucking
why?
Anybody
on caffeine? Do y'all have y'all's tree up? Why?
I'm lazy. I don't want to do it later.
Okay, well
just wanted to get it out the way so I could drink my yak.
Your yak, huh?
Yak.
So Snapchat has this new function, and I don't use Snapchat. I feel so old reading this. Snapchat introduces a spotlight feature that will award 1 million a day for the most entertaining post. Snap Inc. Snap Inc. told reports that to incentivize. I've never used that word before. Wow. I'm on the third grade reading level. Incentivize users of the app to engage with the feature. The company will also award $1 million a day through the end of 2020. The daily prize fund can be received by multiple individuals or just one. And they say, submit your best video snaps to Spotlight for the opportunity to earn a share of more than $1 million that we're distributing to creators every day. We designed Spotlight to entertain our community while living up to Snapchat values with our community's well-being as a top priority. Spotlight content is moderated. It does not allow for public comments. The company also stressed that Spotlight will, quote, prohibit the spread of false information, including conspiracy theories. Sorry, Minx. Misleading content, hate speech, explicit or profane content, bullying, harassment, violence, and so much more, which in that case,
I don't know how anybody would win anything from Snapchat, being that the majority of Snapchat, well, my Snapchat is, niggas fucking, niggas gotta showcase that they're fucking, niggas that are showcasing bitches that they're about to fuck, and niggas that are showcasing bitches they should not be fucking.
Oh my gosh, that's all you see?
On my Snapchat? Yeah. Every time I look, I see a little, I'm like, is that, please tell me that's the sun, or is that where the sun don't shine?
I had Snapchat for a total of 15 minutes, and everything that I saw was the girls driving, blasting music. And then my favorite one is they're sitting in the car, mouthing the words very cringily to the song, playing with their hair, puckering their lips, sticking out their tongue. Put that back in your mouth. Lip singing, Milli Vanilli.
And they never have the lyrics right. They're just like I'll give you an example. This is what these bitches do on Snapchat, on my Snapchat at least. So they're acting like they're smoking a blunt and shit, and they're playing some crazy trapper shit, and you're just like,
that is so cringy.
I'm like, bitch, good night.
Cornball behavior. So yeah, I had Snapchat of all of 15 minutes. And I said, yeah, no, I don't want to sit here and look at 30 minutes of this shit. So I deactivated that shit quickly. Offspring, you are entirely right. Thank Mark Zuckerberg for that shit.
Well, technically, like I said last week, Snapchat nobody stole anything from Snapchat, according to attorneys. You cannot trademark an idea. You can't copyright an idea. It has to be in fruition. They didn't do that. And technically, they're saying that the stories feature is not unique to trademark. So you can't.
I mean,
If
okay.
if I said, look, y'all, I have an idea. I am going to create Moonwalker shoes that can allow you to walk up the side of the wall. And then another company does it. Technically, it's an idea. Can't do shit with it. That's why you need to have patents. You know, if Snapchat went and made it a patent and then they went into the trademark process, then they would have a case. But you cannot patent something like that. So
My thing is because I can only imagine that when you work for these big tech companies, information is not to be released. Information is not to be leaked. So how the hell would you all of a sudden do the one thing that I had the idea with? You know what I'm saying? Like, say Minx Radio Incorporated has their idea of creating a better listener enjoyment for their listeners. They're going to incorporate hi-fi, this, do. And then here I come and just do exactly like, is it a case of great minds think alike, or like, how would you can't fight that, could you?
technically, no.
That sucks.
Basically, like what
I'd be punching the air for the rest of my life if I ever thought I had an idea snatched and they made the money because I was too slow to move on it.
it's just that every idea that you do, if that was the case, then every idea that we come up with, we would have to put a patent on it, and that would be impossible financially for anyone to do.
I just wish people stop copying shit. I mean, that we discussed this past Wednesday, but that whole
Hold on. What's going on, Zero? What's going on? I got let me put the email because I know you want to send over some stuff and I may not get to it today. What's the email, the Gmail account?
to
RTIM Joe.
yeah, here you go. Well,
Okay. If you look on caffeine, you'll see I have a scroll going on the bottom of the screen.
oh, look at you, Miss Fancy.
I just wanted to add that so this way, you know, I wanted to feel like CNN today.
Oh my gosh. This is
Yeah.
CNN.
Screenshot this, y'all. Make sure y'all screenshot this and send me your music because I do like my little mixes, which I will be resuming tomorrow because I had to do a big cleanup on all my playlists because we're going into December, and I just want to make sure that this playlist that I do, that's coming up, you guys actually can submit to, for blog placement and all that. So definitely get at me, email us, and we'll do our best to get it on. Definitely.
Yeah. This is kind of crazy. Feds bust 15 members of South New Jersey and Philly mob, including Mr. Tony Meatballs.
Tony Meatballs?
Tony Meatballs got his ass beat 2 a.m. with his pants around his kneecaps.
Oh my God.
More than a dozen members of alleged members and associates of the South Philly and Southern New Jersey organized crime family are looking at federal racketeering and other related charges. A superseding indictment was unsealed on Monday, revealing that the 15 reputed mobsters reportedly engaged in racketeering, conspiracy, other illegal activity. 10 of the suspects will face charges for racketeering and collecting unlawful debts, while the other 5 will fight charges running an illegal gambling business, conspiring to make extortionate extensions of credit, and conspiring to distribute controlled substances.
War Hunter says, and he deserved that ass whooping then.
Yeah, it's on this
dude pulled the stacks. That's what he did. He pulled the stacks.
For real. Federal prosecutors claim that the men used their reputation and influence to exercise control. Look, y'all know how the mob works. Okay. Tony Meatballs got caught slipping. When you see the video, if it ever, reaches your eyeballs, I will warn you, you're going to see some hairy ass cheeks. Some pale, hairy ass cheeks. The Philly mob isn't what it used to be, and thank God for that, but it's still a problem and still allegedly committing serious federal crimes. You got names like Joey Electric, Tony Meatballs,
Joey Electric.
Louis Sheep, Big Vic.
I like Big Vic.
Let's see, who is this? Great day. These people got like 16 aliases. Anthony Giafoli, aka Tony Meatballs. You got Stephen Mazzone, aka Stevie. You got Dominic Grand, aka Dom, aka Mr. Hopkins, aka Mr. Brown, aka Dom14, so like a Twitter handle. Joseph Servideo, aka Joey Electric. Salvatore Mazzone, aka Sonny. Everybody who's named Salvatore, his name is Sonny.
I noticed that.
Or Santino. Louis Beretta, aka Louis Sheep. Victor DeLuca, aka Big Vic. Yes, some funny shit.
It's just Big Vic, Vic.
Big Vic.
Go and fuck up this guy. We got to go fuck up this guy. You got to do that thing.
Gotta go get the papers. Get the papers.
Get the papers.
That's Tony. That's Johnny 2 times. Jimmy 2 times, isn't it? I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers. Yeah. Big Rico case. Almost bigger than the one when they took down the heads of at the commission.
Damn. Well,
I'm always into the mob shit, so yeah, y'all know.
I love that stuff. But we would never have anything like that going on now because you got all these mofos. They would be self-snitching like crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Offspring, yeah, it took the man's cheeks, man. They were sitting there beating him up. And while I will add that one of the people that was, in the fisticuffs, he had on a mask. Thank you very much, sir. But Joey Meatballs was assed out.
Damn. Sorry, Joey.
Yeah. Good thing his meatballs wasn't hanging out. Anyway, Gucci is already looking for another versus opponent. He didn't had too much fun with this versus shit, and we're not gonna spend too much time on it because I know Minx can't stand the shit. But I just want to check the temperature of what y'all thought. I didn't watch any of it, but I just want to check the temp just to see what y'all felt about the whole situation because apparently we got a whole new generation of Jeezy and Gucci fans now that don't understand shit of what's going on. They're like, oh, that's why Gucci did this. Oh, well, that's why Jeezy did this. Listen, yeah, that's street shit. We won't know nothing about it. It's none of my business. I don't even care. But I wanted to read the stats from the numbers. Hang on a second. I had it.
It's the same stats as the amount of people that should have came out and fucking voted.
Damn near, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Gucci.
Not like it would have mattered, but still.
Let's see. Here's the numbers that they pulled. On a minimum level, 9.1 million people watched this epic, legendary showdown. It wasn't legendary or epic because if you saw what I saw, it was like 2005 all over again for me. It was like, okay. The numbers officially in. A huge thanks to all of you who had tuned in as we broke our all-time live stream viewership record on Thursday, the first episode of season 2. I didn't know they were doing seasons. The first episode of season 2 of Versus on a minimum level, 9.1 million watched this legendary showdown between Jeezy and Gucci. As we saw across the country, there was a new phenomenon of Versus viewing parties, so that figure is not including those who gathered in large numbers together. Why would you include that knowing full well COVID is still happening? Why are you gathering anywhere? But I digress. The viewership number from last night actually makes Versus bigger in ratings than the VMAs, The Voice, the Billboard Awards, the CMAs, the Latin Grammys, Dance with the Stars, the Masked Singer, respectively, on any given night for those primetime shows this year. Our culture has made us the top show in the world for music outside of the Grammys. Thank you. Yeah.
Go off. Go off.
Um,
I don't. I'm gonna let y'all know this over on caffeine. I really don't like verses. I don't. I'm not with the shits.
and for people that don't know how this versus shit works, yeah, to us it looks like nobody's getting paid. To us, it looks like these two gentlemen just agreed to do it for the free because they ain't got shit else to do. Oh no, they got a bag. Please believe it. And Gucci owns his masters, so whatever streaming came up from this versus, he gets 100%. Gucci, I mean Jeezy, not so much. He's signed with Def Jam, and he's one of the senior advisors for A&R, I think.
Right.
So yeah.
I mean, I'll just say this. I don't trust anything that has flourished or began since the pandemic began. Because if there was no pandemic, there would be no verses. They were not thinking about paying homage and doing shit like this. And as much as, I have some people saying to me in the comments, like on Twitter and shit, they're like, why can't people just have fun? Why you always got, I said, you don't understand the business side of this. Because a lot of people, I've showed it on my podcast on Friday. Y'all could check out my podcast from Friday. A lot of, if y'all are musicians or producers or just generally interested about learning new things, I did a whole breakdown about how a company called Hypnosis Songs has bought thousands of catalogs from Beyonce to Gwen to Bruno Mars. These artists need these events because they don't have any income coming in. And what they do is that they drive up the streams and then they sell their catalogs. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. What I'm saying is that it's misleading the public. You're making it seem like you are creating these events that is supposed to be, giving people their flowers when they are alive. This is not what this is. This is a stream grab. Just like with the Fresh Prince, which I totally was not involved. I said, look, I ain't watching that shit because it's fake. I could see through shit. You had Janet Hubert for years, and this is my rant on this real quick because I'm not feeling that Fresh Prince shit. Right? You will not get a stream or a tear out of me because first of all, Janet was treated like shit for years. She was blacklisted in the industry because she couldn't get along with Will Smith. So you mean to tell me you're going to try to do this psychological warfare on people, knowing that she was struggling, knowing that she literally was on Facebook talking about how she was on her last dollar, that she had reached out to Will Smith and he pretty much told her to go fuck herself, right? You think that she did this to make up? You think all of this let's make up shit is something? No, it's money. Understand, this has nothing to do with squash and shit. It has nothing to do with singing Kumbaya. It's 2020. We're in pandemic time. Life is too short. No, the money is too short, y'all. So I'm like, the way that they treated Janet Hubert was wrong. And there is no beautiful, going back in time shit that y'all can do to rectify what y'all did to her. And I know that they probably paid her off. She probably said, go fuck yourself. You had me blacklisted. I couldn't do what I love doing, which is art, which is acting, which is ballet, which is dance, because you put a negative light on my name. And now because we're in a pandemic and y'all niggas ain't getting money, because y'all niggas ain't getting money, you want to drag me up into this Netflix shit? And they probably said, this is how much we're going to pay you for your time. And she's going to be like, well, hello, Will. This is what it was. That's why, like, my sister texted me. She was like, did you see it? Oh my God, I had tears in my eye. I was like, no, I didn't watch that shit. And I'm not supporting that shit. And as much
I think that was on what was it? HBO Go, Hulu, some crazy shit.
Whatever the hell it was.
Wherever it was on.
It is a stream grab. You're going to see a
You
lot.
probably didn't see the Aunt Viv Will exchange probably towards the end.
But this is what I'm saying. That's what sold the show. What
So
sold the show, just like this Jeezy shit, was the possibility that old beefs could be squashed. That's what it was. Ain't nobody was thinking. And I'm like, the bottom line of all that shit, if Dr. Phil, if Uncle Phil wasn't in that, you ain't gonna be holding no portrait of this nigga. I'm not interested. So good day is what I say to that. I'm not participating in fakeness because that was fake. I'm sorry if y'all can't see it, but it's fake to me. I can sense it from like I can sense bullshit a mile away. When I saw the advertisements for this, I was like, niggas is broke. Niggas is broke. And I can guarantee if you look right now, I guarantee those streaming numbers for wherever Fresh Prince is streaming, them numbers went up. All of these artists are desperate. And I'm not hating on it. Just be honest with us. Yo, we have a bleed somewhere financially and we're just trying to fix it with content.
Hmm.
They're not gonna give, and this is what scares me about all this, y'all. If you have all these people scrambling to make money to stay on top, that means that there's not enough for us to actually come up.
they look at us like, get it how you can.
Yeah, you better be happy with, the little social media following y'all got. Because this is it. This is it right now. Because we don't know how long this pandemic is going to be going on. We have Bad Bunny that was just in the Bronx that tested positive for COVID, and that's why he did not do the AMAs. So, and if you got someone, a big superstar like Bad Bunny, that is sick like this, they're going to close down all shows, honey. There is never going to be an opportunity for us to blow up in the underground. I hope you guys understand that. I know people say, don't say never.
And Jeremiah as well.
Yeah. It's impossible, y'all. Like right now, whatever fame y'all got, whatever popularity you have, be happy with that. Because the industry is not taking on new actors. They're not taking on new musicians. They don't have the finances to cover for press for that. And people are not interested in that. And when you have people that have been on top and they're hungry like this, hungry enough to even scam and steal from us down here, they will make sure to it, even if that means they got to kill people left and right. Which brings me to this Funkmaster Flex post that I posted last night. I don't know if you saw it.
I think I did. I looked at so much over the past few days. I can't remember.
Well, Funkmaster Flex put up a post last night that I thought was extremely disturbing. Right, Offspring, and it's sad. Offspring is over on Periscope, y'all. That's what. If y'all are seeing his pop-ups, we're cross-platformed. We're not only on Caffeine. So Funkmaster Flex puts up a post, and he says, "I spoke with King Von's family." I'm back with this King Von shit now, and the reason why is because this whole situation just really bothers me.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to him now. Hang on a second. Yeah, okay.
He says, "I spoke to King Von and his family." Actually, I'm gonna read y'all the direct shit because I if you guys see it, you guys will not receive it the same way that I present it. So I'm gonna read it to y'all how I saw it, and I was just like, I was high as shit when I read this. I said, "What?" He says, "I had a chance to vibe with King Von's family, management, and label. They are allowing me to put together a college fund for his children. I think it's important for Von's children to have a real chance to break this cycle. Thank you, 100K Management / Empire / Ghazi." Mind you, these are people that own Empire. If you guys don't know what Empire is, I'm not talking about the show. Funk Flex / King Von on all platforms December 10th. Rest easy. And my reply was, they're allowing you to put together a college fund? Yikes. That sounds very weird. That sounds very fucking weird. That doesn't sound right. This sounds
Once
like
again. And Mink said it was weird that people were saying that King Von owned his masters, but this is the reason why he owns his masters. So his children would be straight, that they wouldn't have to need an outside person to come in and using his death for clout for themselves and act like they're doing something good for the community. You ain't got a lot of kick it, Flex. We understand. And when I read that, I was like, this is why I think King Von owns his masters. This is one of the reasons why I think, because he's got young mouths to feed. And he said, yo, I'm in the street shit, but I'm trying to get up out the hood. If something should happen to me, my kid's going to be straight. 100% of any stream, my kid's going to be straight. They're going to eat off of that.
where was the college funds for Nipsey's kids?
The family, I think one was a fund of some sort. I'm not going to say college because I really don't know. That a fund of some sort was to be put together, but the family was like, no, because he was well off and they was going to eat off his music.
King Von owning his masters is what got him killed. That's my thoughts. Not to be conspiracy about it, but it's just, you know how my spirit is. This whole King Von situation, and now you got NLE Choppa. These two people have been plaguing my spiritual thoughts. And I'm very, very concerned about how shit went down. And the fact that Funk Master Flex, you're talking about this nigga that has a Facebook Messenger scamming program where you pay $20 so that he can review your music, and then you were consistently eye raped with more and more messages.
Not eye raped.
And then they keep saying, hey, you're in the top 10. Send us another $25 and we'll make sure that we will review it on Hot 97. And I'm like, okay, I send a 20. My dumbass 2 years ago sent the extra 20. Then he says, yo, I'm telling you this right now. Thank you, Assassin. I'm telling you this right now. You got some heat, bro. And I'm a girl. You got some heat, fam. I'm a girl.
Bro.
And the song was an R&B song. How is that heat? And I was like, something about this shit don't seem right. I requested for a refund. And then Funk Master Flex blocked me.
Well, damn. This is what you get. This is what you get. That's your thinking. This is what you get.
Right. And that's why I'm like, what college fund? Like these fucking celebrities.
Who's to say the kids are going to go to college? I mean, they might make up their mind and say they want to go into business for themselves or whatever the case might be.
My question is, break what cycle? What cycle are we? If we're going to break a cycle, then hip hop needs to go back to the political realm. When we were screaming, fuck the police. If you want to break a cycle, Funk Flex. No more fucking twerking. No more fucking rapping about scam rap and all this shit that y'all do. Oh, I got credit cards and the scammers and all that. Go back. If you want to break the cycle, Funk Flex, go back. Promote the artists that are rapping about conscious shit like myself. Conscious shit, spirituality, generational wealth, where we came from, our ancestors came from. If you really want to break that cycle. Because gun violence is never going to stop within the Black community because this is what they planted in our hoods. So get the fuck out of here with that shit. What's up, Jersey? Diva pumps? Diva pumps? Pump it up.
I was not going to do that, but never mind. You've already done it for me.
But that's just how I feel as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, break the cycle, get back to the political talk. Talk about how they put crack and heroin in hoods. Talk about the fact that they're trying to monetize off of marijuana when it's something that just grows in the fucking ground.
No, that was your public enemy.
Right.
And we're talking about conscious shit in the next topic I'm about to bring up. So Meg Thee Stallion's album called Good News hit stores, hit your DSPs. Ironically, on the same day as the 10-year anniversary of Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday. Yay. And so they were Certain platforms were estimating what numbers that it was due to get. Y'all counted Meg out. They were only expecting 100,000 K or 275K streams, units, or whatever. She has already sold since Friday 3 million units.
Who the fuck is buying music during a pandemic?
It became Megan's first number one on the US Billboard 100, Hot 100.
Who the fuck is buying music during a pandemic?
People are still buying albums. People are still buying albums. They're $9.99. People are still buying albums. They got money. Somebody got it. Offspring, are you a stan or so, let me know so I can block you now.
Oh shit. No, that was Nicki's best album. I'm not even gonna hate on that until she got into this whole nobody else is going to be a female rapper but me.
At first I thought it was kind of corny that she was doing some type of album release but it was her album anniversary. It was like, it's called Pink Friday, not Pink Saturday. I said, well, I had to look up the date in which she dropped the album, and it was Pink Friday.
Shout out to the Barbs though, the good ones. There's some real nasty, evil ones, and I'm cool with everybody. I'm like,
it was released yesterday, 10 years ago yesterday, which would have been Sunday.
So Pink Sunday.
And right, and you would think you would celebrate your 10-year anniversary on the date, not the weekday. So, yeah, so I would think, okay, Pink Friday debuted November 22nd, 10 years ago. You would have that yesterday, not on the same day as Meg's album release. And at first I thought, okay, maybe subconsciously in my mind, because I do not like Nicki, and y'all know that, how I give that up. I thought that she was trying to.
I like old Nicki. I don't like the new Nicki.
I like old Nicki. That's when she was raw and hungry. Now she's like, I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was kind of very commercial. I just thought she was very cornball for doing that. Oh my gosh, the 10-year anniversary. No, the 10-year anniversary is technically tomorrow. You can wait another day. I thought she was pulling a Jay-Z. Like being the dark cloud over someone's release. That's just me, because we're so used to pitting female rappers against each other, and I should not think that way. But I mean, I guess congratulations to her 10-year anniversary of Pink Friday. That's what you're gonna get from me.
I would say what I would think Nicki could do to redeem herself. She needs to come out with an album that's more personal. You know, did you have a son? So this way you can stop saying these bitches are your son. Tell us about, your fight for being in love with someone that everyone is like, nah, that ain't it, dog.
Offspring. Nicki has a new album out? Or
no, that new song by Megan is trash.
Which one?
Whatever she performed.
Was it Body?
I think so.
Here's my take on that song. While it may not be for you, and it may not be for me, because my knees could never, it's going to carry to the summer. It's going to carry through the summer, I think, because it's a bop. All the ratchet girls love it, and it's going to be some ass and titty shaking.
I need to get more ratchet then, because the only thing I kept saying the whole time when I was watching that performance, like from what people were posting, was, bitch, you were supposed to be hurt. You were shot in the foot.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm thinking, how is she? She's not performing that at all. I'm looking at the performance like she's not performing at all. Like everything is.
You are supposed to be hurt. Okay. You got shot. You are not supposed to be twerking and dabbing on a worldwide stage. You're supposed to be crutching your ass in there saying, I'm sorry, guys, like Michael did. Remember Michael Jackson broke his foot or sprained his ankle or some shit and came to the VMAs crutched up? Yeah, Meg. Yeah. You should have did that. Because the problem is that, like, where this is going with Meg that I get real frustrated with her about is like, I'm really not believing that she really got shot now. And I'm like, I was rooting for you, you as a victim of some sort of domestic violent dispute, but your behavior makes people that were victims like myself, a woman that was in an abusive relationship for years, believe it or not, it makes me look at you like, wow, like you ain't really hurting.
Um. So the first song on Good News, I think it's the first song. She did "Who Shot You" over the Biggie instrumental.
Why would you say who shot you when you know who shot you?
Well, that's the. Hold on, let me look at the track list. Hold on, cause let me see. Good News.
That's what somebody had said on Twitter. They said who shot you was about. Can we figure out who shot you? Because it wasn't me.
No, it's called Shots Fired. I'm sorry, but it was over the Who Shot You beat. Of course they judged it up.
I don't even want to hear this shit.
Oh no, you're gonna hear it.
You're gonna destroy my Biggie. Don't do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm gonna give you some lyrics. You hang on a goddamn second. Hang on. I can't. I can't rap like I used to could. So, all right.
I hope she's not lying, y'all. That would be very fucked up.
Verse 1. She come out swinging. Imagine niggas lying about shooting a real bitch just to save face for rapper niggas you chill with. Imagine giving me. Oh my gosh, I can't read today. Imagine me giving a fuck it was your birthday. You in your feelings. I just thought it was another Thursday.
Birthday and Thursday. Interesting.
Shut up. Shut up, Minx. Let her rip. Let her rip. You got to warm up first before you get to the hard hitting shit. Now imagine me cock blocking niggas on some dry shit. I don't want you on the bench. Believe you wouldn't have been invited. And if it wasn't for me, same week you would have been indicted. You offered M's not to talk. I guess that made my friend excited. Ooh, she's dropping a little something we didn't know.
The friend.
So the friend that she ended up, the Kelsey chick, Tory paid her to shut up. Allegedly.
It seems like it.
Okay, now y'all in cahoots. You a puss in boots. You shot a 5'10" bitch and you're with a 22. Talking about bones and tendons like the bullets wasn't pellets. A pussy nigga with a pussy gun in his feelings. Okay, he in the back seat keeps calling me a bitch. We all know the shit I could have came back with. You talking about followers, dollars, and goofy shit. And I told him you're not popping. You're just on the remix.
That does not rhyme.
Shush. And we still ain't got no justice for Breonna Taylor. Any nigga on the nigga side is a clout chaser. A bitch who he fucking or a hoe that he paying.
Taylor Chaser.
Manx, shut up.
Okay.
You said okay. Verse 2, who you taking shots at, you goofy ass nigga. Keep your broke ass out of a rich bitch business. And that's go for you bitches that's trying to get picked. Talking shit, I slide on you, thinking that you slick. I'm not gonna keep reading this because we're not gonna sit here and do all that.
You can't be gangster and a victim at the same time, dear.
Well, Tory can't be the alleged shooter and dedicating 3-4 songs to the shit either. And of course, he tweeted, "There must be some double standards." It's always been double standards, bro. Where you been? Welcome to the music industry. Are you new here?
I don't think.
There's always been double standards in everything. Are you new to this earth, sir?
War Hunter says a 22 is a pellet gun. It don't do much damage.
Well, according to the foot that she showed with all them stitches and that nasty ass gash, I never got shot before. I got shot with BB guns, so I'm the 50 Cent of BB guns over here. I done got shot at least 4 times.
But think about the amount of people that get into car accidents every year and they're like, my neck, my back, oh, it's so fucked up. And then they're like, they go to the chiropractor who then fucks up their neck even more and fucks up their back even more. And then they go to a specialist and then the specialist says, it looks like in order to fix that, you're going to need some surgery. and we got to fix the C4 vertebrae, and you're like, okay, and you do that, and now you get more money back from the lawsuit that you have from being in a fucking car accident. So that's what it sounds like to me. I don't really think that she got shot. I think she needed to make it look like I mean, imagine going to a doctor. Just cut me open, doc, right in the foot, just right here. Cut me open right the fuck here.
I'm not just going to randomly tell that doctor, "Hey, cut my foot open." I'm not going to tell no doctor.
Look,
I'm not telling no doctor that.
If you are a millionaire and you are a doctor that's desperate during a pandemic, because this is when this went down, and you're like, listen, doc, look, I got into some shit, you know. I don't want to lose no fans behind this shit, you know what I'm saying? So here's what we're going to do. So I got shot in my foot, if you get my drift. Okay, so I got a couple of million sitting for you. Can you just cut my foot open and stitch that shit right the fuck up? You don't have to move nothing, no ligaments or nothing. Just make that shit look like you got some shit did. And that doctor is looking, pandemic crisis, a celebrity in need, a quick million, a quick fucking yacht. You mean to tell me that could not have possibly happened? There are doctors in on a lot of insurance scams, especially in the hood. If you look at certain situations of kids that did not need surgeries, they did not need their appendix removed, they did not need hernia repairs, but these doctors in the hood, they know, black kid, Latino child, let's do this. Let's make this more than what it is so we can do surgery, get paid from the insurance company, and keep it fucking moving. I do not believe that this is what happened. And I'm sorry, but I know people that have gotten shot. I know people that have gotten grazed. They were not on Instagram twerking their fat ass, even though it is a voluptuous thing to look at. It just does not breed to me. Like, it does not come off to me as a person that was hurt. I'm just saying. Now, if she got grazed, that's cool. But then why did Tory Lanez leave? I mean, he stayed on the ground when the cops pulled up. He was hands out. Hey,
Well, I mean, like we had said earlier, I mean, he got arrested for having a legal gun and all this other legal shit. So I mean, I don't know.
A guilty black man that has just shot someone in an era of white police officers who are afraid of their own fucking shadow is not going to lay on the ground, hands out, face down, if he is guilty. A guilty person always runs. They don't give up. They don't confess. They don't, I don't have anything. They don't do that shit. And I think, Diva Pumps, I really believe that we haven't been looking at the friend here. We have not been looking at the friend.
I'm today years old when I found out that, well, I had known that allegedly he tried to pay Meg to keep quiet, but he indeed paid the friend. And her and the friend were beefing.
Yeah, her and the friend were beefing while this shit went down. And that's what people are forgetting. Her friend went live and said that she believed that the other girl that was there is the one that shot Meg. And Tory was like, fuck that. I'm going to take the blame. Or they were fighting over the gun. I'm going to shoot you, bitch. I see it now. You know how women are. I'm going to shoot you, bitch. You blew up on me. I thought we was day ones. You are this bitch.
You giving me Players Club right now.
I'm seeing it. That's what I'm seeing it. And Tory's like, his short ass is probably like, what the fuck is going on here? And Kylie's like, I'm just in the pool, just minding my business, just reapplying my lipstick.
And the day after, she's poolside showing off some products.
And she's chilling.
Like nothing happened.
She's chilling. No one. I really wonder if these Kardashians are really fucking witches.
A part of me wanted her to say something, just to give her bird's eye view on what was going on. Like a part of me wants her to say something, but she's not.
Kim probably got to her. Listen,
No, her mom probably got to her. The
No,
momager.
Kim is in charge of the legal shit now. She's like, listen, you know how the blacks get. Okay. So you have to like not say a word.
While having a team of black lawyers handling your dirty work for you. Yeah, Kim, we got it.
Just sell your lip kits and stay out of the hip hop shit. Okay. Kanye.
I mean, we fuck them. Look, we fuck them. We don't defend them.
We fuck them and fuck them up their whole lives.
With a baby.
With
or
a
two.
baby. With a baby. And then the blacks can't get mad when we do like our braids and shit because we have black children.
That part, Offspring. He said, ain't no way bad things happen around them, but they're never effective.
They're witches, man. They are witches. They fucking at night, you know, while Kanye's sleeping, they probably pluck his pubic hairs and shit and make voodoo dolls. I don't know.
The witches of Eastwick ass niggas. You remember that scene where they bought all the candles and made the voodoo doll out of candle wax? Yo, Cher fucked that shit up. And they had the little straight pins and pillow feathers all over the place. And cherries. They was in there eating cherries and spitting out the pits. And he barfed all in the church.
Oh, God. War Hunter says those cards are. He says those cards are a curse to black men. You see what happens if you get with them. Yep. Look at Kanye. He wanted to run for president.
Look at Lamar Odom, pipehead.
Mm-hmm. There's something about them.
Travis Scott is the only one who seemed to be living a decent.
Oh, because they did that, you know, they did that, you know, the cup thing. Travis. Yes. Sing to the floor. Excuse me? Sing to the floor. Oh, I'm about to go to the studio and shit. Sink to the fucking floor.
And you're right. And Ray J is the OG of it all. No. OJ. Who did it, by the way? I think he still
I don't think OJ did it. I think
he has some help.
The Kardashians' mom did that shit.
Who? Chris?
I think she did that shit. She was smashing OJ while her husband was defending him. And she probably was like, are you ready to leave Nicole yet? And he was like, that's my bitch. You know, we got kids and shit. And no man is going to cut a woman's throat clear to the back of her vertebrae. A woman would do that. A man would not do that.
Ooh, I didn't know the extent of the.
Listen, I took a crime class that was actually.
Offspring. OJ allegedly, because I don't know, allegedly was with Chris, and they're trying to say Khloe is his. Meanwhile, their father, Kim, and the other Kardashian's father was one of her lawyers, Robert Kardashian,
who died. Randomly.
Random.
Not saying, but
allegedly. And
we had to take this as a class. I was taking a forensics class, and I was, you know, trying to be a lawyer, a criminal attorney, and we had to look at these crime scene photos. And the first thing I said was, a bitch did that shit. Ain't no dude is mad enough, you know. Oh, my bitch is fucking another dude.
No, I've seen enough episodes of Snap. These women are nuts.
Cut her, like literally cut her neck to the back of her vertebrae. That you have to be angry to do some shit like that. And the only
with a regular kitchen knife.
Yeah, that's why OJ, he's sitting there laughing. The glove don't fit. Like, yeah, we know it doesn't fit because it's for a woman's hands, bitch. Like, come on, like.
You are a damn running back. Of course, your big ass football hands is not going to fit into a small isotoner glove, sir.
And this is another reason why I know that Khloe is probably OJ's daughter. Okay, now we're going to talk about genetics and how genetics works. A white person that has a baby with a black person, that baby kind of looks black-white. But if you are half black and you have a full black man and y'all mix those genetics, that baby is going to come out black. So you look at those Kardashian kids, the ones that were procreated with a black man, those kids look Puerto Rican.
That's why I think they keep slicing their faces open.
Yeah, they got to keep up with it. It doesn't work like with me. You look at Gina, you can see a little bit of me and a little bit of Gino, but mostly my features because I have very strong features in my family.
I
But
see Gino.
you can still see that she's, black. She has black features. But her kid, that is a black child, ladies and gentlemen. That is a black child. That's not a child that's just simply sun-kissed. That is a black child. So if Chloe was 100% Armenian like that, then that baby would have been about 10 shades lighter than that. But that's just not like genetically. You take coffee, you take 1 part coffee, you take 1 part cream, you pour it together, it becomes light cream with milk, right? But if you take coffee and then you take coffee with cream and you mix that shit, it's going to be black. It's just how it works. Look at these damn kids. You can tell that Chloe is black.
Well, I mean, OJ went on record saying that she's not his. Chris has said that she's not his. She's not his.
I would too. Why would you? Come on now.
That's not much, huh?
You could look
and
at
his kids look like him, and Nicole was his wife. His kids look like him.
His kids look like him, yes. But you could see that Chloe had to fuck her face up because older you get, the more you start looking like some days I look like my mom, some days I look like my dad. So fuck up your face so that nobody has any questions.
Which is why Mike did what he did, because he did not want to look like his father.
He didn't look like his dad. So
he had the heart of his mother, but the face of his father, and he hated that shit. But he was good looking though.
Michael was gorgeous.
Oh my gosh!
I just wish he knew how gorgeous he was. Just like Little Kim, for instance. I would love to ask Little Kim, why did you fuck up your face? Why did you do that? You are a beautiful black woman. You made black girls, including myself. I say that because I wasn't darker skinned like my sister, but I was happy about the representation for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like, wow, like, Little Kim came out, she had the multicolored wigs, and she just was like, if you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. She was gorgeous. And I'm not going to front, you have society. I've sent my pictures to interviews for magazines and shit. They made me look lighter. Why? I asked the dude, why? Oh, I was just doing my Photoshop. And I'm like, okay, well, unphotoshop it.
Yeah, don't edit.
Right. But this is what they do. They tell you that light skin is beauty, even though we look like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh my God.
I definitely do.
Oh my God, shut up. Shut up.
Fucking Gap and everything.
Not SpongeBob.
Black is beautiful. Whether you are light black, black white, dark white, it doesn't matter. But Little Kim is one person I've always said, like, y'all, self-hate is real. Self-hate is very real. People have accused me of being self-hate, and I'm like, nah, I just want to look like an anime character.
There was that one guy who actually did that. He looked like a quote-unquote real-life Barbie doll, a Ken doll.
I seen that. No.
He's going to look terrible when he gets old. He looks terrible now.
They're afraid to age. Some people are afraid of wrinkles. I saw my first wrinkle, and I was like, hey, what's up? Because you know what? Not to sound mushy, but I'm happy to get older because a lot of my friends didn't make it to this level. A lot of my friends perished and passed through accidents and faults of their own. And they won't ever be able to be excited about their first wrinkle or their first gray or, the little mustache that comes in and that little one thing you got to pluck at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hold on. I got it. They're never going to be able to experience that. And that's why I say people, they try so hard to keep trying to look youthful. Be happy with aging. It's dope, man. It's dope.
That's the same as, like, to me, when women wear a ton
Thank you,
of
Daniel.
makeup.
I
They
hope I
wear
followed you. Sorry. No, I was responding to the comments. Daniel said he's out. Let me follow you. Make sure I'm following you, Daniel.
I mean, women who have to wear a ton of makeup. Why?
Because we're ugly.
No, just wash your face. Some light, something light. Like you don't have to wash your face, do this, then you put the powder, what they call the setting powder. And then you got to do your lines, looking like a damn
Oh, that's excessive.
warrior.
That is
And,
excessive.
and then they draw the little contour lines, and they do this and they do this. And then they look like they're about to go to Vietnam with all this extra face shit. And then they take the little brush or sponge or whatever the fuck you use. You could use the inside of a Yeezy, I don't care. And you sit there and you buff that shit in. Yo, somebody actually did that. They cut open a Yeezy and used the inside of the Yeezy, the little spongy part, to dab and contour their fucking makeup. It was stupid, but she got a ton of likes for that.
We'll be back tomorrow, same time, Daniel. See you. Thank you for
Thanks
coming.
for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. First time viewer. We love that.
We're wrapping up though. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, we about to wrap up in a few. But yeah, I mean, my face isn't the most smooth and it's got blemishes, but I'm not gonna cake it up with makeup. I mean,
I care mostly about my eyes. That's about it. Because the eyes sell. This is my selling point.
oh, I thought it was your voice.
That too. I'm thinking about starting an OnlyFans.
Look at you. Mm-hmm.
I really am. I really think I should. I see it now every day. Hundreds of dudes. Good morning. I just wanted to let you know that you are a strong man. You are a gorgeous man. I want you to look in that mirror and I want you to feel the energy of the world as you get ready to tackle that energy.
While you play yoga music in the background.
See, guys, now, oh my God, she's getting into it.
Oh my God. No, see, now you about to fuck it up.
You are a boss. Oh, yes.
Now you see this shit here? We cannot keep doing this. Minx, what the hell are you doing?
I would make a lot of money with that.
You very well could. Better you than me. Look, I had a friend of mine, and when we were at the old job, she says, "You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell my feet." I said, "You gonna do what?" She said, "I'm gonna sell my feet. People like feet. I'm gonna get because she goes to get her toes done and all this." And she says she's going to, like, when she gets her toes and stuff done, she's just gonna, show them off on. This was before OnlyFans, so again, this was an idea that she had, and OnlyFans was like, "Aha, there's an app for that."
Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat too. Yeah, that's what she was gonna do. Well, that's what she was joking about. She was gonna open up a Snapchat Premium just for her feet because men comment her on her feet. Because she's light bright and she wears a size 11 shoe, and her toes are long as shit. And I pick on her all the time.
Men like that.
I told her, I said, the saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begin with the first step. You'll make that shit in 2.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's stuff out there for folks.
Definitely salute y'all. Thank you, Gold Rack.
We sound like we got a new crew coming in.
We're getting tons of messages. That's why I'm thinking you should.
Man, shout them out. Should we about to wrap up? Shout them out. Shout them out.
Beats Mode. He said, "Who want my feet pics?" Assassin Zero. Shout out to Assassin Zero. Yeah, we had a lot of comments today. A lot of people tuned in today.
Shout out to y'all. We fucks with
y'all. We love y'all. That's why I'm scared to go to Twitch. I'm like, y'all ain't gonna come with me. Y'all don't want the Twitch live. Thank you, Assassin Zero. Don't forget to send me your music. Definitely send it to me. I do review shows and shit too, so definitely.
Yeah, y'all do that. Y'all do that. But yeah, shout out to all of y'all. Tunes in with us and fucks with us on a daily basis. We are here Monday through Wednesday from 7 until. And I mean, this is what we do. This is how we kick it. I mean, we have topics. Sometimes we go off the dome, which is funny as hell.
I know, it's always so random.
Very.
Hence the random.
Hence the random. Did someone say titties? Oh goodness.
Titties.
Now you see, you can't keep doing that. People gonna think your ass is crazy.
I told Gino about it yesterday.
Oh, about the Cardi boobs?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He was like, I thought you didn't like that word titties. I said, so the whole rant just did not mean anything to you. Just, okay, cool.
You said all that. What he said on Bad Boys 2, I said all of that, and all you heard was titties.
That's all you heard was titties. Exactly. But yes, I'm working on another rant for tonight, y'all, about this Amber Rose shit. So y'all stay.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to talk about that. Yeah, your girl Amber Rose is out here scamming the folks. She's as serious as that tattoo on her head that should have read "stupid."
Yeah, Amber Rose. Yeah, y'all gonna see that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna post it right when we get off. I'm gonna post that shit. I know people are waiting. I don't know. I've been making I feel like sometimes humor is what educates people as well. So
it educates me because I'm sitting there laughing the whole damn time. Like, listen to this shit.
Poor Benjamin.
Poor Benjamin. Oh my god.
You know what? Crazy, I was on an interview the night before that. That's why it was real weird about how the universe works. That we were going in about this Benjamin shit, and then this shit happened. So I was like, wow. $1 million, $1 million, $1 million.
Yeah, you can view the whole drag on minxradio.com. But I just want to play a piece of it, if I may.
This bitch had an article and everything. What is up, y'all? This is everyone's favorite Minx. And I'm back with a rant. We got Cardi B going against serial scammer Benjamin Einfield. This is the verses I'm here to see. So basically, I got a notification that Cardi B was dragging Benjamin Einfield. And I was like, are you fucking serious? So, this Ninja Turtle failure of a fucking mentor who uses a blue check on social media to make it seem like he got something going, got bored today, and instead of educating his 12,000 students, he felt the need to tweet this. Cardi B's label paid for a Grammy.
Paid for a Grammy.
And Cardi was like,
guess what, bitch?
she was like, yeah.
Should I get him? Should I get him?
She was like, you a whole ass scammer out here, bruh. What you talking about? How you mad at me? I do want to point out one thing, though.
Damn, look at them titties.
Gorgeous. But pause.
So y'all can y'all can catch the full rant on minxradio.com. This shit is fun as hell.
And what's funny is that, when you listen, like from the beginning, you can hear me trying not to laugh when I said this Ninja Turtle looking.
He did look like the meme you put up.
Like, oh my god! I have definitely the Rihanna coins. I got the Rihanna coins because Rihanna used to be nice with dragging people.
Oh my gosh!
So,
but
but this Amber Rose drag is going to be even better.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh my gosh, and they're tagging. Of course, if you go to the original Amber Rose page, your boy Fat Joe was the first to comment with the fire emojis. Yeah, let's work.
Same IP address.
Mm-hmm. I DM'd you. I'm like, it's a scam. Don't fall for it. Let's see. Yeah, I says it's a scam. Don't fall for it. The girl replied, but then she deleted it. I don't know why. Bots. Everybody. The
Bots,
bots.
bots.
It's bots all over this joint. Check your DM, Amber Rose. Check your DM. And they're tagging their favorite friends. They're tagging everyone who think they, can sing. The baddest to ever do it. Do what? What did she do?
Yeah, y'all don't need to be investing into anything. If anybody climbs into your DMs and they're asking you or telling you about an opportunity, that shit better be fucking free.
Oh my gosh, she's got some work done to her face.
She looks different.
She looks fucked up. Hold on, let me.
Why the hell did you say it like that?
Cause she looks fucked up.
Yeah, she don't look right.
But I mean,
Oh. Oh my god. That's Amber Rose Beats Mode. That's
he didn't see? Wait, he wanted to see it again?
He said, "Who's that?" Even he didn't recognize her.
Right, because she looks hideous.
I saw some boobs though.
I liked her better when she was bald and looked like a geek.
I liked post Kanye, before Wiz.
Yeah, I mean, even with Wiz, I mean, she was all right.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's
Amber Rose, y'all.
That's Amber Rose.
She looks so different.
Look at the look.
She just looks like this is like the plastic surgery. What kind of look are you looking?
Am I upset? I'm trying to look upset.
I look permanently surprised. I'm like, hey guys, it's me. This is this is what I'm going to look like, right? Minx gets her face done. Hey guys, it's me. How are you? Hey, you're making me very mad.
I'm back with another rant. Oh goodness! Oh my Lord!
Said, why did she look like the light-skinned version of Black China? I'm done.
Ooh. On that note,
War Hunter says them boobs look like they're grinding on the floor.
You know what?
Beats Mo says I'll still hit though. No cap. We all would. I just want to lay on them. Give me the boobs. Boobs. But she had a breast reduction too. I forgot about that.
That was a reduction?
She had a reduction, yeah. Her breasts were a lot bigger than that. No, what it was is she had a reduction and then she got pregnant. It's almost like, bitch, you ain't gonna be looking good out here. Oof. Shoot up the place. And then now you got a kid.
Oh goodness. Who I'm still trying to figure out who he looks like at this point. He's a cute kid, Sebastian, but who does he look like?
He either looks like his dad or it's probably his grandmother.
He don't look shit like Wiz.
I see it. I see it in the eye area.
In the eye area.
The facial structure is definitely Amber's before it got chiseled up.
You the bitch holler, look at his eyes, look at his nose, look at the ears, look at the little fold in the ear.
They got the same butt. And that is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen.
He got the same dimple on the same side of his right ass cheek, just like his daddy.
Gina and her dad have the same butt. When she was born and I changed her for the first time, I was like, oh. He's like, what? She has your ass.
What?
She has your ass. He's like, no, I don't. So he goes, this guy goes into the hospital bathroom to pull his pants down to look. He's like, and he goes and looks at the baby. Oh my God, she does have my ass. I was like, I told you. Shit.
That's one feature no one has ever said, hey, look at. And compare.
I have no ass. I have an ass, but my family was not blessed with women with nice asses.
Come to the South, you'll definitely get one.
I'm kind of happy with my no ass.
Really?
Yeah.
You take some no ass at all pills?
No ass at all.
Did you overdose? Did you overdose, or you take the recommended dose?
I got a butt. It's just, it's just not juicy.
It ain't good googly moogly.
It's kind of like
It's there, but it's nothing to stare at.
What do they call that? The government food.
Oh, not the government cheese.
Yeah. And I've always thought, I looked at my grandmother, my mom, my aunt, my little cousins. I'm like, yeah, we all don't have an ass. What's up? We got titties, but we just don't got asses. So God pretty much said, look, y'all got to choose ass or titties. So we said, give us some titties.
Now look here. What happened was I ran out. My inventory was low. I just ran out of shit, and I'm like, okay, I can't leave nobody out. Somebody got to get something. All right.
Someone's gonna get some titties here.
So I gave you some looks. I gave you some pretty feet. And because I ran out of ass inventory, I decided to give y'all some boobs. Enjoy.
Big New York boobs.
And on the 8th day, I created titties, and they were good.
And they were blessed. They were blessed. And you know it's bad when you're like, Mom, my mom has to get custom made. They don't have a size X.
Oh, she out there.
I've been telling her to get a reduction for years. For years, I've been telling her, you need to get a reduction. This is just too much. She's like, well, I went from an F to an X. I said, an X? Her bra is so big that if I decided to play Fortnite...
And now I'm going to go look that up.
If I decided to play Fortnite in real life, I would definitely have a parachute. You know, that's how they get me. Right in midair. Not right there. And you see Spider-Man just like,
holy shit. Oh gosh. She said, I definitely have a parachute.
I definitely have a parachute.
Trust me, if she can't find them in the store, Catherine's or Lane Bryant, those are your bitches.
She has them custom made by this one called Suzette's. Suzette does plus size and voluptuous women.
Uh-huh.
I was like, damn, good thing I don't have that problem. I was never blessed. They gave me pretty eyes though that I bought and fixed up.
This one lady, she went on a talk show and said, this was back in 2012, she has the biggest natural boobs in the world. She wore a size 102 triple Z.
Damn.
Zam.
That sounds like it's bigger than like Dolly Parton.
10 times, 14 times bigger than Dolly. Dolly had a reduction.
Yeah, she needed it though.
She really did.
Yeah, men don't understand. That's a real big back issue for women that have
and shoulders.
And shoulders. And my grandmother always sat like this. When we started developing, she would say, I would sit like this, and she would sit your ass up. You don't want your titties dragging before you got kids. I said, okay. So now naturally I sit up because I'm afraid that she's gonna hit my back. What's up, Level Sales? We're about to be up out of here.
But thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, I love it. I like to milk out the last couple of people that come on and want to say hi.
Well, shout out to my big girls with them big old boobies.
You're loved.
You are loved and appreciated. However, honey, if I had anything bigger than what I have now, I would be getting a reduction.
Right.
Yeah.
And Gina says to me the other day, being nosy, I was wearing a V-neck. Obviously, it shows cleavage. And she says, Mommy, how did you get that cut? I'm like, what cut? What are you talking about? Right there. So I look, I said, what are you talking about? And she goes and takes my hand. The cut that's here. This is not a cut, honey. I said, these are boobs, these are breasts, they grow and then they break. I said, no, they didn't break. It's just they're not
they're
together.
Just there.
There. So she's like, that's why you wear a bra. I said, yeah. I said, you had way too many questions for a 13-year-old, man.
Way too many. But I mean, she's gonna wear them soon. So
she thought I was cut.
Because you had great New York boobs.
Yes.
Speaking of great New York boobs, and for real, we're out of here. Minx put up a picture, an old picture of her. I had to do a double take.
Couldn't believe it myself.
I was
You
like,
know-
wait a minute, who is the chick on the left? And where did she think she was going? Oh, that was me going to a wedding.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, yo, your boobs are really boobying in that dress.
Yeah, my aunt actually, she told me, she said, you still have that dress? And I said, yeah. She's like, you should try it on for this year. You know, wear it, see if it actually, I said, yeah. So I could be like those weight loss commercials.
Look like
Hey,
a poncho
guys.
instead of a form-fitting dress.
Come on. No, but it was, you know, that was the moment that, you know, when you see the professional photos and shit and everybody looks great and you're like, oh, I look like shit.
Dude,
Oh my fucking gosh. I was like, why didn't anybody tell me that my gut was like that? Like, why? And on top of that, I was like, I wore Spanx that day. Why the fuck is my stomach still protruding like that?
you know, the older women still wear a girdle still a thing?
I wear a girdle.
I mean, I know we have the little waist trainers and shit now, but do women still wear girdles and slips?
I wear girdles and I have a slip, but my girdles I love because the one that I have is purple and it's just very tight and it's just like, I can't breathe. You can tell I'm wearing it during the Mink Show podcast because you see me sitting up like this and I'm like, and now
Wait a minute. You wear a girdle?
Yeah.
And okay.
I have to because I'm sitting here for like, you know, an hour. I'm even wearing one now. I'm just like,
I can't breathe. Perfect.
thank you for tuning in. It was very nice.
And then as soon as you log off,
My level scale says yes. Nobody told me that my dad Bob was slipping into divorce stage. I'm mad at you, level scale.
the dad bod. Listen, I love dad bods. You know why? Because they don't give a shit. They come to grips with the fact that they got a beer gut, that they have hair on their shoulders, which is nasty to me, but do your thing. Question, and we're going to get up off here for real. Like, level of hair. And men, this would pretty much tell you, I don't know what this is going to tell you. Take this how you want. How hairy is too hairy? Like, what's your level? One being smooth as babe's ass to Smokey the Bear. Like,
7.
Ew. You want a man that walks around shirtless that looks like he has on a sweater?
Yeah, Gino does. He's hairy. He's hairy as fuck. I used to tell him,
Well,
damn, did you shave like your whole body at one point? And then God just was like, that's what you get.
Well, you know what they say about hair. When you cut it, it grows back thicker.
I like hairy men. It's warm in the winter.
And itchy.
Not really. Gino's crazy. Like, I literally, this is why I love us being in a interracial relationship. I told him one time because he had ran out of his Dove soap. I said, here, use mine. He goes, what's this? What is this? I said, it's black soap.
What is this, velvet?
What does it do? I said, it's black soap. It cleanses your skin, all that. So he tries it. He won't use nothing else no more.
Oh, you to put them on.
I done put him on. I said, well, wait until you hear about shea butter.
That is, I live by that.
Yeah.
See, I don't have a lot. I mean, not to really delve into it, but I don't have hair on my arms or my legs.
I'm hairy as fuck.
My grandmother was not a hairy person. My mother is not a hairy person. My aunt, however, looking like the damn wolf man in the wintertime. Listen, I'm glad that gene has passed my ass.
Yeah, I'm hairy. I'm very hairy. My legs, my arms. And you know, when I really sat and I thought about it one night, I was getting ready to take a shower and I was like, okay, got the razor blade. And I said, wait a minute. I got the nigga already. The fuck am I doing? I don't need to fucking, it's No Shave November for you and for me. Fuck that. I go, hey, baby, you didn't shave your armpits. I know. It's No Shave November, remember?
Yeah. I'm blessed to not have a lot of hair.
I do everything possible so that Gino is like extremely disgusted with me. So that if he really decides to leave me, he'd be like, "Man, this bitch done did everything in front of me. I don't think I can ever grow that type of respect from another woman." But it is what it is. I keep it real, man. I don't do woman scaping and all that crazy shit.
I don't. Thankfully, I don't have to.
Only when I go to the GYN, I just wanted to see something pretty. Does it look good? Is it good to your liking?
Do you? Nothing. Nope. I'm not asking. Yeah. I mean, I found out that as I got older, my armpit hair just disappeared. I barely have any now.
I wish I had that problem. Down. Even Gina, she comes to me, "Mommy, look!" Like, what? Oh,
Got Chewbacca in the headlock, bitch.
Chewbacca and his family.
Oh.
I ain't ashamed to say it. We hairy too. We get
Oh. Shit.
But yeah.
It is getting kind of cold. You're gonna need that extra insulation. This concludes tonight's broadcast.
We'll have some more
Ooh.
topics for y'all. We will.
Yeah, we'll have more topics, more foolery, more fuckery, and of course more shenanigans. Tomorrow's show. Hopefully nothing bad will happen, so I won't have to start the show the way I did. But please, people, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, please call and check up on your folks. Whether they battle a mental health issue, they're suicidal, whether they just want to talk, they want to vent, be that ear, even if it's for 5 minutes. Because as you see, life is, the extension of life is not promised to anybody. So please call and check on your folks. Just give them a call, shoot a text, write a letter, do whatever you got to do. Just call and check up on folks because you never know when it might be the last time. You don't want to, live with that regret. Also, when you go out, wear your fucking mask, okay? And carry this. Carry some of this.
A lot of that.
Yeah, let's see what else is going on. Artists, if you got music, you got videos, like we said earlier in the show, just go ahead and send that over to rtimshow@gmail.com. And if you do need promo for your business or somebody needs some promo, it's free. Just hit us up on the RTIM page on Facebook with the graphics and the details, what you want us to say, and we'll do our best to promote you. And follow us on these people's Twitters and Instagrams. We talk bike.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, come for the conversation, stay for the rants.
Right.
And especially with Minx. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna give y'all another one of these as well. Y'all deserve it.
Yeah, nigga, damn.
Yeah, nigga, damn. That's what we say when someone asks for your food and you really don't want to share. Yeah, nigga, damn. I can't have shit. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, we will see y'all tomorrow with more topics. We love y'all. Shout out to everybody. Facebook, Periscope, Caffeine, Twitch, YouTube, Mixer.com/Minx Radio. I forgot to plug it. But if y'all want to catch the repeat, y'all want to hit a replay, that's where you go and catch the good old audio. That's Mixler, MIXLR.com/Minx Radio. You can listen to it on your browser and can close it and still hear it. Or you can download the free app for Android and iOS. And on that note, people, we love y'all.
We certainly do.
We certainly do. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. And we out this bitch. Good night.
Good night.